Child, Lil Wayne do not want it with Kendrick Lamar. Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, welcome back to Girl Uncensored. It's your girl CC, the pop culture girl, and I'm back with another video. I'm sick. I left work early, but I'm here drinking my hot toddy. It ain't hot no more. I gotta warm it up. Anyway, please like and subscribe to the channel, you guys. We are growing. And so are you. Every single day. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Join the community so we guys can get updated videos and whatnot. So here we go. We've seen more of Lil Wayne recently than we have had in the last several years, okay? And right now, the latest thing with Lil Wayne is he is mad at Kendrick Lamar for name dropping him in a song. I'm going to tell you guys what he's mad at, and then we're going to do a little backstory about it, okay? Kendrick Lamar released his latest, which is one of his greatest albums, if you ask me, G and X. And the line goes, used to bump the Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Well, Lil Wayne wasn't feeling that. So he got up on X, which used to be Twitter, and he said, man, what the F I do? I just be chilling, and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let the giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me. But I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love. Lil Wayne, ain't nobody scared of you. Like, who are you trying to convince? Yourself or us? I think it's time for us to have an honest conversation about Lil Wayne. Now, if you don't know the backstory to the tension, Kendrick Lamar was announced as the performer for the Super Bowl next year, right? Apparently, Lil Wayne expressed disappointment. I mean, he was really, really hurt. He was on interviews. He was like really, really like sad. Nicki Minaj was tweeting for 40 days and for 40 nights about it. Like, it's a thing and everybody's upset because the Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans. So for whatever reason, the world thought that it's a no-brainer to have Lil Wayne perform. When, hell, in 2013, Beyonce performed in the New Orleans. And ain't nobody said nothing then. Like, it's the only reason why people are now connecting the cities with the celebrities is since, Dre and, all of them, Snoop Dogg or whatever, did the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. But just because you are from that city doesn't mean anything. And let's be very clear. Lil Wayne was never going to do the Super Bowl by himself. Can we be honest? Can we talk or no? If we can't be honest, then I might as well just cut this off. If we can't be honest, I need y'all to explain to me what songs, and tell me in the comments, educate me if you can, what songs will be globally acceptable for Lil Wayne to perform that is worldwide, that will captivate a Super Bowl audience, which is a family-friendly, situation. Let me know. And a lot of his biggest songs are with other artists. But Lil Wayne said it himself months before it was announced who was going to be performing. When he expressed his interest in performing at the Super Bowl, he said that he's not bringing anyone on the stage. He said he's not sharing that stage with nobody. But the true tea is, you will have to share the stage with other people for it to be a really great show. And this is no shade. Please understand what I say. Lil Wayne, yes, he is our icon. Is he a global icon? No. But he is our icon. He could have been, but he's not a global sensation. He should have been. Did he have some global hits? Sure. But also a lot of his hits came from other people being on it. How are you going to come out your mouth and say, if you was to do the Super Bowl, you wouldn't have anybody on there? You got to have your Nickies and your Drakes. And then everyone else that follows along.
Feel disrespected if you're an artist from New Orleans, an artist tied to me in any kind of way in the music. But no, that's my moment. And I earned that moment. So no, I'm not bringing you one. I'm singing.
And you shouldn't.
I'm singing all the hooks that you made, you wrote. I'm singing them. Bobby Valentino, all y'all. I'm singing them. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh no. What?
Lil Wayne saying nobody else will be on there with him. Please tell me what will be the lineup for the show, for the Super Bowl, a song that everyone knows. And so we're not clear on if Lil Wayne was promised the spot. I don't think he was promised, but I do think there was talks. Lil Wayne said it himself that he has to work harder and basically show up to show out. He has to prove himself because he has not been his best self in recent years. I want to read a comment that someone said. This is a learning moment for Lil Wayne. Had he maintained professionalism in performances, he likely would have been considered and the show would have been a cultural win. He's crowned as the leader, yet he has a lot of work to do to embody what that actually looks like. Not showing up for rehearsals for crossover performances like the Grammys is unfortunately on his resume. Walking off the stage, ending shows early, being forgetful and incoherent is unfortunately a part of his resume. Opioids is unfortunately a part of his resume. Lean with the white cup is a part of his resume. Expecting a job after not maintaining professionalism is textbook entitlement. And so him saying out of his mouth months and months before it was announced who was going to perform that he himself needs to show up and needs to show and prove lets me know that he kind of messed up along the way and needs to make sure he proved himself to be a great candidate. But he did not. And it's no shade to him. It's no shade. So Charlamagne the God also weighed in and he said, listen, Lil Wayne is a top 5 MC of all time. True. He don't want no problems with Kendrick right now. I agree. And the reason he don't want no problem with Kendrick right now is because emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, Lil Wayne is not on the level to get at Kendrick, because Kendrick will break down Lil Wayne's whole life in a very therapeutic way. He added, it's not even going to be a diss. It's going to be out of love. He's going to break down how Lil Wayne ushered in the era of fiends, because he did. I didn't say that. That's what Charlamagne said. He's going to talk about a lot of Wayne's trauma and how Wayne only got 3 dreadlocks. It would be a lot of pressure coming from Kendrick. I don't see no lies told. Now, throwback Lil Wayne could go with him. Could go with Kendrick. But again, we see what Kendrick just did to Drake. Lil Wayne, I don't think he's strong enough to even battle Kendrick Lamar. Because what would you be talking about? And the thing is, I don't think that was a diss. It was more so like, it wasn't really a diss to him. But we see that Lil Wayne was out here crying and sad and just like, oh, I'm so hurt. And it almost gives the impression that he was promised the spot. But I don't think he really was promised the spot. And I think he kind of said that though. He said something along the lines of, it was his fault for believing that it was his. And I'm not saying that Lil Wayne is not great. I'm not saying I would love to have seen Lil Wayne on the Super Bowl. But globally impactful enough to be on the Super Bowl and by yourself? And then what are you talking about? You won't have nobody else on the show. That don't even sound right. I just want y'all to tell me what songs will he about to get up there and perform. Lollipop? Okay, like and that's for a 13, 14 minute set. So what songs by himself is he going to perform for 14 minutes? And like at least 11 of those minutes he gonna be up there jumping around screaming. So I don't know. I don't think Kendrick is going to pay Lil Wayne any mind. Now, if Kendrick's a little bored, he could poke the bear. Like, nigga, if you want the smoke too, you can get laid out with your partner. Okay? I'm like, I don't think it's worth it because it's just like, he's just in his feelings right now, honestly. Lil Wayne is just in his feelings. But if I was Lil Wayne, then get back out here and show us. Put the cup down. I know you said, you made a lot of hits with the cup. But put the cup down. Even back when Nicki Minaj was saying, oh, you let Eminem, on the stage, whatever. Eminem came out and said that he was clean and he was sober. We didn't even know what little Eminem was going through. He came out and told us that he's clean. We didn't see him when he was in the middle of not being clean. Lil Wayne have seizures all the time. Lil Wayne is not sober. He hasn't changed his ways of living. Hell, we need to be praying for Lil Wayne. Kidneys and livers probably hanging on by the thread, and not the 3 threads that's in his head. Anyway, I love Lil Wayne, but I don't think there's a beef here, and it doesn't need to be a beef here. And if you guys don't agree, that's fine too. Ain't gonna make it break me. I'm gonna still be sick over here. But anywho, tell me what you all think. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. Anywho, this your girl CC, the pop culture it girl with Girl Uncensored, and I'll be back soon. Bye.